Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to some more of Baldur's Gate on Insane.
Yeah? What do you want?
Insane difficulty. Let's get this fight underway. So I reloaded it. I have a very limited window of time to play, and I was so desperate to try and get this fight done, but it didn't happen, and I had to do some other stuff. But now that stuff is done, and I'm back to playing.
Huh?
So let's make sure before I summon this wizard that I've got everything done that I want to do. I have my bless on everyone, my divine might, hasted. Jahara doesn't have the strength potion drunk, but I don't think that's important. But I do want to get Jahara
by Tempest Shield
and the cleric both over here in order to pound on.
What you got for me this time?
Oh, maybe not the main character.
Thank Mistress, someone has come for me at last. It annoys me.
It's true.
Is that?
Don't-
Of course, not for nothing. Not in it. The real trouble began.
So we're gonna
Goblins.
focus on the guys who keep actually killing everyone.
Yeah. And I did.
Then
Not if I can help it.
Yes,
oh,
oh, omnipresent authority figure.
Get that
Yeah? What do you want?
main character. Stop this guy. Archers.
can I help you?
Also shoot at the wizard.
Uh-huh.
Mira. Magic missile. Him. And let's hope that works.
What is it this time?
One is
You're a queer fellow.
okay. All
You've
the summon
attacked?
monsters have gone off after the other wizard, except this one wolf.
You rang?
What you want?
Uh-huh.
You have need of me?
Okay.
Nature's servant awaits.
Huh?
Yep.
What you got for me this time?
Okay, all the wizards are down.
Yeah? What do you want?
Everybody focus on this guy, Thane Bodyguard.
Yes, oh, omnipresent authority figure. What is it this time?
You've attacked.
Try to get pushy characters out of range.
What you got for me this time?
Nature's servant
What
awaits.
is your command?
Okay, so we got one ogre left.
You rang?
All of my
Yes, oh,
summoned
omnipresent authority
ogres and
figure.
Okay, so focusing down the wizards was definitely the right choice to make.
What an inconvenient mix-up.
I've conveniently kept you out of combat with those red wizards, I noticed. What do those red wizards want with wild mages anyways?
The Red Wizards pursue your friend Nira and me to study us, or perhaps just our brains, to learn why we can wield the power of arcane chaos, and they can't.
Can we not talk about having our brains studied, please? Pretty, please?
Of course, my dear. Now, as I was saying before we were so rudely interrupted, wait, where was I?
Summoned goblins, worshipped as a god, captured by a hobgoblin. You're about to teach Nira how to control her magic.
That's the problem, you see. After all my years of casting wild magic, I still summon a tribe of goblins instead of peas porridge. No one can control wild magic. The best you can do is prepare yourself for the worst, because sooner or later, it will happen.
Come on, old man. Make with the wisdom. No one gets to be your age without learning a few things. You must know how to avoid the crazy surges of power. You're holding out on me.
Well, not at all, my dear. The only secret is to accept the bad with the good. You don't complain when your fireball incinerates an entire tribe of trolls, do you? You just have to be ready to improvise when it showers them in flower petals instead. Half the fun of our profession is that you never know what will happen next. Why, I'd have never discovered the joy of being a woman if that spell hadn't turned on me last summer.
That can't be all there is. You'd never have survived to be so very, very old without something up your sleeve.
Since you put it that way, maybe there is one thing I can give you. It isn't up my sleeve, but around my waist. I constructed this belt for my occasional trips into town. Accidentally shocking those who shake my hand can be chalked up to carelessness. But a giant spider with the voice of an old man running through town? Forget about it. I seldom visit settlements these days, so perhaps you'll get more use out of it than I do. And maybe a little peace of mind.
That's very generous, thank you.
Oh, joy. After coming all this way, I get a belt. It's not even my color.
Oh, don't think I've forgotten you. Watch as I conjure my fabulous treasure trove, all for you.
Wait, is this such a good idea for you to conjure? So it better not be a trove of peace forage?
No! It's not fair! I've traveled so far and overcome so many obstacles all on my own, and he just disappears.
Ahem.
Oh, of course you helped. I haven't forgotten that it's all about you.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So we've got a ring, some armor,
Yeah?
a sword.
What do you want?
Some gold,
What is it this time?
a scroll, robes. All in all, really not much.
Huh?
We did get a belt, but it looks to be just another one of these belts of antipode, which doubles all fire-based damage, which probably I should not be wearing. I thought that was the belt that gave you protection against blunt damage.
What you got for me
I
this
think
time?
that's a situational belt that I should be putting it on if I know I'm fighting something that does cold damage. But so many more monsters do fire damage. And since I already take double damage, having an item on that makes me take double damage, I don't know if I'd end up taking triple,
You must
if it
gather
doubles
your
the
party
original
before
damage and
venturing
just adds
forth.
it, or if it doubles the already doubled damage from the difficulty. Would be something interesting to test, but either way, it's a whole lot of damage. A lot more monsters use fire than cold. So I should not be wearing that. Let's see, I don't know if any of these goblins will have respawned. I do have a level 2. Let's do that.
Yes?
Khalid's level. Level up results. Some extra hit points, some better chances of hitting. He's now level 5.
Yeah? What do you want?
Not quite close to max. Fighters should be able to get up to level 8. So 3 more levels to go. More goblins over here? Perhaps? Got a moose. And a squirrel. Wonder if that's a little hidden gem there, that there's a moose and a squirrel hiding together. Yeah, look. Moose. Hey, squirrel! Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Again? Nothing up my sleeve. Presto. I think that's... oh, an ogre. Haha, funny funny. Moose and squirrel. Do I even want to kill this ogre? Got some gold out of it. Oh, what do we got here? Some wolves.
You rang?
Huh? What you got for me this time?
You're a queer fellow.
Yeah? What do you want? Huh?
Alright, all the
What
wolves
you got
taken
for me
care
this
of.
time?
Thank goodness. No accidents. Red.
Don't mess with nature, or
Look out,
it'll
they're
mess
coming
with
through
you.
the trees. They're behind that rock. No, wait. That was just the shadow of a cloud. You have to be on your guard. They came out of nowhere, but now they're everywhere. Tell us what you've seen. Goblins. They fell out of the sky or leaped up full grown out of the grass. I don't know. All I know is they killed Rilsa when she tried to talk to them, and I can't face them by myself. You know, I don't have time to... Okay. Tell me what happened. Forgive me, my name is Maghreb. Rilsa and I have watched over this area for years, and we never had any trouble with goblins before. Since they killed her, I've been half out of my mind with grief. I can understand that. It's hard to lose a loved one. Just a few months ago, poof, goblins as far as the eye can see. At first they appeared around the house of an old mage, but soon they moved into a set of caves to the northeast, taking him with them. Not long after that, a big hobgoblin arrived and made himself king of the tribe. I slew them to the last goblin. Rilsa is avenged. I suppose that's for the best, even though I know Rilsa would have preferred a peaceful solution. Thank you. Did you find where those goblins murdered my Rilsa? No, not yet. I'll get to it soon. Okay, where would they have murdered your Rilsa? There's another wolf. Okay. So now apparently I'm looking for the gravesite of his beloved. Oh, a bunch of black bears. Who just turned mad the second I ran past them.
Yeah? What do you want? Oh, that one's gonna leave a mark.
Oh boy, those bears sure did their share of damage.
Huh?
And that was apparently for nothing, because there's nothing up here. He didn't even give me any kind of hint or clue or anything about where his beloved Rilsa might have died at. So, could be over here. Ooh, another wolf. When you take too long to kill stuff, people start to get hurt. Okay, so I have no clue where. Rosa died. But I have searched all the nooks and crannies of the map. I don't know what he's expecting from me. All the goblins have been cleared out. I haven't found any kind of grave sites or something. Or a dead body of Rosa. Not quite sure what he wanted.
Don't mess with nature.
I hope you
or
haven't
it'll
gone
mess with
too
you.
much trouble from the local goblins. It's such a strange thing to say. Local goblins. We never had any until a few months ago. Did you find where those goblins murdered my Rosa? Not yet, but I'll get to it soon. How would I know that? He didn't even say anything in dialogue or anything about... Let's see. Rescuing died here, Alberta's dog, no. Journal. We're still talking about the death of Molohay. My journal. Where did the goblins clear? Okay, well, that's a dead end. There hasn't been anything to cook on. No little blue things pop up when I hit tab. It's not like he said somewhere in this dialogue where his wife was killed at. He didn't even ask. There's no question in that dialogue asking if I can find where they killed her. Or saying she died up in the hills or something. I can find where she died. There's nothing in the dialogue I had with him. Or he mentions she died. He mentioned the goblins appeared and killed her. But he doesn't say anything about where that happened. Sure, I can understand if he wants the body back, but he's got to give me some, a little bit more clue than that to where it could be. For all I know, it's not even on this map anywhere. Check the cave again.
You must gather your party before venturing.
Maybe I missed something in the cave. Well, I have her that skull. Who's got the skull? Maybe that's her skull? Here's her body. Oh, okay. Can I click on her body?
What you got for me this time?
The body of a woman dressed in leather armor of a ranger lies here. Her wounds suggest that she was slain by goblins. On her finger you find a ring inscribed with eternal devotion, Megreb. After taking the ring, what do you do? Bury the body.
Yeah?
Okay.
What do you want?
That's 7. Oh, the time-wasting backtracking. Well, it's not like he said anything about whether or not to bury her, so he didn't want her buried. He could have said something when he sent me looking for her body. Well, all of these characters need boots of speed at all times. There's no slow. Alright.
Don't mess with nature, or
I
it'll
hope you
mess
haven't
with
had too much trouble for... Yeah, okay. I found this ring with your name inscribed on it. I gave this to Rilsa. You must have found her body. Did you give her a proper burial? Yes, it was the least I could do. Thank you, Gregory Stormnorm. After all I've been through recently, I'm not sure I had the heart to do it myself. Okay, getting 250 experience. That's not much. And I guess I don't need this skull. Let's get rid of it. Let's get out of this map. Cool little side quest for Nira. Don't know how worth it was. Killing goblins is pretty easy.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Uh-huh.
What you want?
Huh?
Why is the wolf running?
Can I help you?
Yep.
What is it this time?
I care not.
What you got for me this time? Yeah? What do you want?
And of course they killed Inwin. I was
Yeah?
hoping
What
they
do
would
you
be
want?
able to take care of it before it got her. Before it got her, but I guess not. And now we don't get that one-ring fight at all. Not that I care. Oh, Castor Ruins. I think this is the map where there's a big wizard fight in some ruins, but I could be wrong.
Uh-huh.
You're a clear fellow.
Okay,
Nature's
we've got a
servant
case
awaits.
of poisoning. And after I cured her of the poison, she turned around and
Yes,
got
oh
poisoned again.
omnipresent authority.
Nobody's attacking.
Temper
She
shield.
died and
It is but a flesh wound. What is
will
your
she
command?
live
What you got for me this time?
through the poisoning? Or do I have to reload it again?
Hello.
Yeah? What do you want?
What is it this time?
What you want?
You rang?
Can I help you? You have need of me? Yes?
It is
Uh-huh.
but a flesh wound.
Huh?
Yep.
What you got for me this time?
Just keep getting
Thy
hurt.
temper shield!
What do you want?
It is but a flesh
Try to
wound.
heal you.
What is your
Man,
command?
that poison really hurts.
Huh? What you got for me this time?
What is it this time?
It is but a flesh wound.
You rang?
Nature's
Right, does anyone
servant
have-
awaits.
Magical healing of any kind. No.
Yeah? What do you want?
No.
Huh?
So you're gonna have to suck down potions until the poison's gone. Well, I could use it. I could have drunk a potion of antidote. I have a bunch.
Uh-huh.
So that's a little silly of me. Boots of stealth.
What you got for me this time?
Cool.
What is it this time?
Yeah? What do you want?
Can I help you?
You rang?
Huh?
Okay, and who's this person here? Wilco.
What you want?
I must get through to Okay, he's just another messenger. Branwyn is encumbered. What did you pick up? Oh yeah, the potions.
What you got for me this time?
Okay, I don't think this is the map that had those wizards on it.
I am proud
Don't
to
really
stand
know what
among
else it
such
has on
strong warriors.
I don't remember anything particular. It might have some undead runes on it. It might be here that have those runes instead of the Firewine Bridge. Obviously it has a bunch of skeletons and hobgoblin wandering monsters on it. Seems like a whole lot of nothing so far. Can't have a location on the map that actually has a name and a different icon than all the different locations that just have a set of hills or a set of trees on it, and not have something significant here to do, I would think. Kobolds. Ooh, who really messed up. Oh,
Blasted Khalid! You die! I swear you'll never hear the end of it.
Yeah? What do you want?
oh man, I
Huh?
reloaded it way back here. Oh, sigh. I don't want to quick save every 10 steps, but jeez. What a pain. You would think if you're playing on a game where double damage pretty much kills your characters so easily, he wouldn't be walking around so mostly dead. But Khalid is the one that died. He's got plenty of hit points. I've got 3 characters in the group capable of healing, and I still run out of healing constantly. Monsters just hit too easily.
What you got for me this time?
Drink one potion at least.
Yeah? What do you want?
Good thing I got that one.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Come on,
By
rest of you
temper
adventurers, help
shield.
out.
You're a queer fellow.
What you got for me this time?
Thank you.
What you want?
Yeah? What do you want?
Definitely took some unnecessary damage there. Just so that I could stand up on this hill and find nothing. Okay, so half the map uncovered, and I uncovered nothing for my troubles. Except taking damage from skeletons and kobolds. I found 6 fire arrows. This map better shape up soon. I can see why I've done a few different run-throughs or playthroughs where I have not stepped on this piece of map before. That's why I'm a little bit unfamiliar with it, and I wasn't sure what's here or not. But the places that have good stuff and you visit lots of times, there's a reason for it. There's good stuff on it.
Your company is a welcome part of
And if
this
there was
group.
good stuff on this,
Thank you
Part
for
of the
your
map.
kind words.
I would probably remember going to it better. So the fact that I don't remember it is already a bad sign that it's got nothing good on it. Right.
You're rather outlandish.
Wayfarers,
folk to be
wait up a
wandering
moment. I
round
wish to have a
here.
word with you. Are you adventurers? Are you not? Yes, we're adventurers. Why should you care? That's good then. You see, I'm an adventurer of sorts. Of course, I'm not very fond of battle. I like to pilfer objects from ruins and monsters' lairs, and try my best to avoid getting hurt. Anyways, I have something that might be of interest to you. I have a gem in my possession, a magical gem. I have no use for it, and I can't get the price I'm looking for from anyone I've met. Would you perhaps be interested? Could you tell us what the gem does? Of course, it's a gem of true seeing. It always allows you to see the truth in all things. So do you want it? I'm selling it for 1,000 gold. No more, no less. Sorry, it's too pricey for us. Too bad that you couldn't see the obvious value of this gem. I guess I'll be on my way. There's absolutely no way that he is selling a gem of true seeing for 1,000 gold. And it's very sad that I was
Yeah? What do you want?
sniped dead by some skeletons. Okay, I'll talk to you again.
You're rather outlandish folk to
Yes,
be
we're
wandering round
adventurers.
here.
No interest in a magical gem. Okay, skeletons.
Uh-huh.
Nature's
Here, I get
servant
up here.
awaits.
Stop the rest of these skeletons from shooting.
That one's gonna leave a mark. Huh?
Can I help you?
What you got for me this time?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
What is it this time?
By temper shield. You've a task?
You have need of me?
Skeletons can't
You rang?
exactly hit back.
Yeah? What do you want? Huh?
Thank you.
You're a queer fellow.
Arrows. Quite the collection of arrows that I've picked up.
What you got for me this time?
Oh man. That's good, yeah. Get up here and
By
stop him from
temper
shooting those arrows.
What is your command? You're a queer fellow.
Can I help you?
Oh, killed again.
I'm not so.
I am walking
Yeah?
around.
What do you
with
want?
Not so much hit points. Let's take one buckler because Emily is the thief who took the buckler. She can use it when she's not using a bow.
Huh?
Okay, let's see. 1 second. I think it's hard to say. I'm trying to consider, do I really want to run around on the rest of this map? I don't know. Maybe we do... I think I actually want to take some time to look up and see if it's worth it. Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to cut this episode really short, though. I've got to go again. So thank you all for watching, and I'll be back later. Bye.